Okay, so I'm going to walk through the t-interval example for you. Just make sure you punch in the correct things on Minitab. It's basically the same thing as a z-interval, only remember with the z-interval, you know that the population standard deviation, and you know what that equals. Okay, so with a t-interval, you don't know that. So with a t-interval, you have no given population standard deviation. All right, so if we're looking at this example, I'm going to pull it up in a minute, but they did not give us the population standard deviation. Okay, so let me show you what to do with that. Say we don't have this, okay? So with a t-interval, the sample standard deviation we don't know, so it's a t-test, not a z-test, which is what we mostly did in class. The sample mean, we don't know. I'm going to show you where to get that in just a second. The sample size, if we look at our data, we'll see that it's 33, and it'll give us that as well. And it tells us to do a confidence interval at 90%. And then it asks for the rest of the information. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my Minitab. And I gave you this file in class that looked like this. Let's see. I'll go get it for you. So we go into our class and we go to week. You would have been told to do this. So go into our course and go to week 9. Sorry, where's my weekly there? Weekly, go to week 9 and oops, there's the notes, but that's not what I wanted. Again, go to weekly class resources, week 9, and grab that Minitab file. Download it, and then I'm going to just simply click on it to open it. I'm going to have to move this to find it. I think it's not showing it to me. So let me go to my desktop real quick and I'll open that up, and then we'll come back to these notes for you. Let me shrink this. Hopefully that file's on my desktop, I just can't get to it. Oh, shoot. Okay, so let me go back to Minitab and open it from within there. Okay, so I'm going to file, open worksheet, and it should show it to me on my desktop. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so here it is. And we're finding the mom's age in years. And like I said, I knew it was 33 already, because if I go to the bottom, I can see that they have 33 mom's ages listed. So if I go to the very bottom there, the last one is number 33. There it is. All right, so that's how I knew that. And this is the only difference between the two, between a z-test and a t-test. Again, you're doing a t because you don't know the standard deviation of the population. So you click stat, basic stats, but choose sample. Oh, we've got one sample column of mom's ages that you can clearly see here, and we know it's a t-test. So watch what happens when I click that. My sample's in a column. You might have been given the average of the sample, but we don't. We have it in a column. Put your cursor here, and I want column 1 for mom's ages. Leave everything else alone and go put the 90%. They wanted a 90% confidence level. What I want to show you here is, notice it did not ask for our standard population deviation, because we chose a t-test, which is the correct one, instead of a z-test. If you choose the z-test, it will ask you for that. So 90 again, and click OK, and OK. So you just have to choose t-test. The exact same thing we were doing in class. For the z-test, just choose t-test. That makes the sample mean, let's see if I can shrink this down. anyway, since I can't see both of them at the same time. The sample mean is 551.79. The sample standard deviation is 6.14. My confidence interval, there's your answer right there. The confidence interval for this one sample t-test on mom's ages is, remember in the way I word it is with 90% confidence, I can say that the mean population or the true mean for the population falls between 49.98 and 53.6. So I hope that example helps you, and just rewind it and watch it again if you need to see anything I clicked on. I clicked on stat, basic stats, and one sample T. Okay, so make sure you click on that one. Thanks for asking.